Hello everybody and welcome to Prison Architect. Now I probably sound a little bit croaky because it's like 5 o'clock in the morning where I am. I have a lot of recording to do today because I have work tomorrow. But anyway, we are very poor right now. The reason we are very poor right now is because I am giving the prisoners really nice meals. And so we really don't have a lot of income at the moment. So I think the prisoners were okay on their 2 meals a day of sort of moderate quality. And they will be going back to that as soon as this has finished. I'll probably lose more than the 15,000 just in loss. Well, I probably won't actually, but in lost revenue. But anyway, in the meantime, now we've got that over and done with, we can work on maximum security a bit more because, you know, it was bad enough with normal security. With normal security, some of them decided to kill each other. If I'd have had a load of max security inmates there, it would have been even worse. So I would definitely say that as soon as you can do this one, do it and get it out the way. Horrible, that one. So let's have a quick look. See if there's any other grants we can take. We've got everything there at the moment. There are 3 more hidden. Is that in the completed bit though? I think these might be the last grants we have. So we have to make the most of the money we get from them. And then we're just going to be running the prison. So this is maximum security. This is the canteen. The canteen is huge. The kitchen is fairly huge. But we do need to get lights going in all of these rooms. And we need to just put the last little bits and bobs of things that we need to make these rooms into the rooms they're supposed to be. We also need to put the walls in over here, so could start with that actually. You can start the episode with this super exciting task of me sitting here putting walls in. Making the cells. There's no need for me to have it playing. Well, I suppose if I have it playing, it'll make me money. So let's have it playing. 8 times speed or something. No, 3 times speed, I think that is. And hopefully someone should come and start building these in a sec. Yep, here they come, building my cells. We can get, probably with this little cell block, we can get things going quite well. Now I'm going to need a shower in here somewhere. And I haven't really planned for a shower. So I'm actually thinking that this area here could be the shower. Do like that, and we can get rid of the plan there. That could be the shower in the middle. That wasn't what I wanted to do. There, so they've got quite big cells in this particular bit. They'll probably all get a bookshelf and a TV in these rooms. Because I will be locking them up a lot more. And they probably will have dog handlers and things. There we go, there's a shower being built. There's most of my cells being built. They're quicker at building these than I am at planning them out. There. Put all the walls in between the cells. And that will be us done with this little section. No, I think there will need to be a cell sort of here. Eventually, it'll probably have a door opposite that one, and then the corridor will come down there. I don't know what that is doing there. I'm going to dismantle it before I have prisoners in. And I'm also going to dismantle that wall, I think. So demolish that wall. And dismantle that gate. Because we need to put a... Yeah, we've changed a little bit what we're going to do. I think that was the gate through into that area, but I don't think we need that anymore. I don't know if they can get to it. Is it blocked? I might need to dismantle this door as well. This wall, sorry. Let's demolish that wall. We'll see if someone can get to that to dismantle it at that point. It says it's in progress, so that guy must be trying. There we go. And then we can put wall back in there. That's better. You build me a wall there. Eventually I'll try and get some automatic doors in here. But not quite at the moment. So we've got the starts of the jail cells and we've got the exits. That'll be an exit eventually. I'll probably use that as the area for like their phones and things like that to go. Might even pop a TV or something in there. But as I say, they will get that in their jail cells anyway. There's a jail door going out or normal door? Normal door. They can open it themselves then. Probably should have had a normal door over here because they're having to be let in and out. And actually, let's dismantle that door and put a normal door in. If I find there's a lot of people escaping, I'll put a jail door in. But there are jail doors between them and the outside anyway. They probably will be locked up a lot more. There we are. Okay, so now what do we need to do for these? We need utilities in here. We need some water. Aha, I think the nutrition research, it's nearly done. Very, very nearly done. We just need one prisoner to get through that general education course. I will just check that we are doing a general education course at the moment. Yes, we are. And there's someone that's like halfway through it. So that will be coming in very shortly. Okay, so we've got our utilities. We have most of this area hooked up to the electric. It looks like we need some cables possibly along the bottom there. And then we need to start on the water. So if we just pop that along there, that should help a bit. Might need a cable up here. Might not, we'll see. That's an outside area, so that's why that's not got electricity. But that cell doesn't have any electricity. So we probably need some cabling there. And then we're going to need electricity to all of the cells. So if we do that, and pop it along there. Down there. All along there. Oh, they've got lots of electricity to do. And then we're going to do something similar with the water. Probably we'll have to go all the way around. Try to keep this sort of stuff in the walls as much as I can. I like to think that it helps people not to escape. But possibly... could be wrong about that, I'm not sure. Right, so small pipes. We need small pipes. We need large pipes as well. We need large pipes to take things from the water. Outside, so... I have to be careful where these go. But probably the best is to do that. So they could possibly escape from here into the pumping room if they really wanted to. Through the large pipe, but I'm hoping that they won't. I'll have to keep an eye out on who's in that cell. Oh, I don't want to do that. No. No, 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 no. What I want to do is this. And into there. And that will allow water to all of those areas. Then probably down here. across here, and we'll see if this works. And then I'm probably going to need a large pipe to run along here. And we'll probably make sure there's some sort of guard patrol going along here. To about there. And then I can do a similar thing down here. What I don't want is the large pipe into their cells, because that gives them time to get into them. Excuse me. Major frog throat. Oh, I suffer with that. I'm so sorry. It like attacks in the night. And then I wake up in the morning and it's there and it's froggy. Ah, no, that was wrong. I was distracted by my froggy throat. Okay, what I want is this. And that's going to need to go again all the way down here. Through the back of those cells and all the way down there. That's actually quite well designed, I think. Assuming I have enough water pressure. If not, I might have to put the pipe in to some other areas. Maybe along there and into there or down into there. But fingers crossed that'll be enough to get water to everybody. Now. Problem with that is that the showers aren't very well supplied with water there. So what I may do is actually connect it up. And connect it along there as well. Pop one there and one there. There, so that's the showers completely. I can put like shower heads all the way around there and they will be connected to the water quite nicely. So that's the toilets and the showers all done. Hoping that's not too many cells just for that amount of showers. Should be okay. If not, I'll make these cells at the end into a shower or something like that. That'll be fine. People keep saying, oh, make the shower at the end. Make the shower at the end. I'm like, don't see how that fits in any better than what I've got here, but... you know, never mind. Okay, so next thing to do now is to get, I would say, I don't know why it's paused again. I shouldn't have done that. So start getting the beds and toilets in, probably. I need to make sure I don't spend too much money. But no, actually I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make sure the canteen and the kitchen are right first. Otherwise we'll have a riot on our hands. So, we need a kitchen. And we need the kitchen to have water. So that's going to be the first thing. Going to be to get water to the kitchen. So large pipe up here and along the wall. Shouldn't matter that it's in the wall in the canteen as much. And probably up here as well. And then we can have sinks anywhere we want along that wall. And we need some cookers as well. So I would say normally about 2 to 4 sinks depending on the size of the kitchen. Someone's got booze. No! We need a shakedown. Shakedown. Find all the stuff, guys. Okay, I'm still making the... I'm still making the kitchen, though. I'll trust you to do the job, okay? Oh, we need to clean this area, apparently. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put lights in here. That way I might be able to see what I'm doing slightly. And some in here as well. This room is absolutely massive, so it's going to really need light. That'll do. Maybe some around there. I'm just kind of guessing. I hope these are kind of equidistant. I'm trying to make them vaguely symmetrical. They found quite a lot of stuff on that shakedown. I don't know where the prisoners are getting all this stuff from. I do have metal detectors and things in places, but they are clearly getting them from somewhere. There, that's a nice lighting arrangement, I think. I could just put some in the middle there as well. Canteen, it's very big, so it's going to get quite dark in the middle. So I'm kind of glad that the lights are floor lights in this one. Someone's doing the cleaning in there. I can't see them, but they are. As you can see, all these disappearing. Okay, so next we need sinks in here. Which way around do they go? That way, so the tap's facing forward. And I'll put them down here, I think. I'll maybe have 3. Okay, and then we're going to have quite a few cookers. Fridges going to need to be... I'm going to try and put the fridges in the middle again, like I usually do. So that the cookers and the sinks have more room. Which may mean we have to put some cabling in for the fridges. There's room for more if needed. Okay, so... they should be able to get quite a lot of food there. Cool, they're finding a lot of stuff. I swear that was a paintbrush. A knife. Good grief. Not good times. Okay, so, where was I? Oh yes, I was putting cookers in. Right, cookers all up the top. Quite a few of them. That'll do. And I'm going to need a bin somewhere around here as well. Go in there. I don't know if they'll even be able to use it that way around. Turn it, I suppose. There, with the wheels backwards. So actually a big wheelie bin. Why do I have a feeling that that's the wrong way around in some of my other kitchens? Because I've not realised quite what it was. Okay, I'll leave it at that for now. It's probably going to need more as we get more prisoners. So, for now, we'll probably need about 4 or 5 serving tables. But that's going to increase quite a lot. And then the benches will probably go around this way. Probably start them right back here as well. And a table in the middle. So we can have these going all the way up. You can actually have them quite close together as well. We probably will have them with a gap, and that'll be the canteen there. It'll just go all the way along with loads of tables and loads of serving tables and the kitchen there, and hopefully that should be good. What we're going to need is a way in for the prisoners. I nearly called them colonists then. I have been playing too much RimWorld. So I need to demolish a wall and put a metal detector in the gap. I need to get the middle here. So, demolish walls. Is that about the middle? No, probably in the middle of the lights is about the middle. There, I would say. No, actually, it's telling me where the middle is. It's there. Which means these lights are slightly in the wrong place. See, I can line it up with that. Didn't realise that. Okay, so, lights. More lights, more lights, more lights. Where are they? There. Could put them more about there. They will be a bit more symmetrical. Oh no, they won't. Good grief. See that wasn't symmetrical from the start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It still needs to be 1 over. I'm obsessed with getting these lights in the right place, aren't I? But I think that's right now. I think that's right now. Good. Okay, so as soon as they take that wall away, we'll get the metal detectors in there, and then they will actually be able to start going in and eating. Now, how many cells do we have? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19. Probably 16 over there, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So we've got about 37 prisoners in that, just in that little area there, which is quite amazing. So we're going to need more. That's going to be enough for 16 of them. So we're going to need a lot more tables and chairs. We'll put some benches in first. So I need at least 16, I need 32. And then probably another couple of benches as well. That should be enough for about 48 prisoners all at once. I think it's 10, 20, 30, 40 meals should be there. I think it's 10 meals per serving bench. I don't know, could be less than that. I don't know. We've got a 50 prisoner canteen over here that seems to be running fine with 1, 2, 3, well, yeah, 4 and 6 benches, which is exactly what we've got over here. 6 benches, 4 serving tables. So that's absolutely fine until we start building more, and then we'll have to expand the canteen quite a lot. This area is going to need a lot of guards as well. We're now down to 215 cash flow. It's obviously where I've been buying things, it's been counting them. So, okay, we need to have a little look at probably parole. I don't know if we've still got prisoners lining up for solitary at the moment, whether I need to build more, but I think the reason we had people waiting for solitary is because... let's have a look. Well, I don't know why we would have 3 people waiting for solitary when the solitary cells are empty. That's ridiculous. We've got 4 available guards as well. There's no reason for that. Absolutely no reason. You could be putting 3 of them in. I swear they just fed a ghost. And now there's magically 4 awaiting solitary. Okay, yeah, that's going to go down. The reason we had people needing solitary confinement is probably because of the food situation. They started fighting. Now they're very, very happy. We should be okay. And that was the reason that I wanted to do this whole... Oh! Yes, we've finished with the... Yay! You can put their food back to normal. Okay. Because I gave them like a special breakfast, didn't I? So let's have a look at the regime. So we'll feed them twice a day, still. I'm thinking in the morning and the evening, honestly, so that it's like 7 and 7. Wouldn't that be better to have it 12 hours apart? I'll take that one away and make it free time and lock up. I think that might be the one I added, to be honest, so we'll do that. In fact, we could do that as free time, work time, and give them a free time at that end of it. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And we'll just actually just make that free time completely. There, so they've got like about 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours of free time, and then if they don't have a job, then they've got a lot of free time on their hands, unfortunately. But at least if they are in maximum security, they've got a little bit of a more structured schedule there. And they're locked in their cells a bit more, which is why they need to be moved to these cells, which are going to be the nicer cells. Right. So each one of these cells is going to need a light. We apparently had 8 lights from somewhere, so we'll just pop a light in the corner there for each one of them so they can see what they're doing. And then we'll put their toilets in. We'll hire some chefs for the kitchen. Oh, apparently... Alright, I've queued all that stuff up, but they haven't brought it over yet. That's fine. There's a lot for them to do, to be fair. I'll make the nursery and the family cells a bit later. I will put a bench into the parole room. Wherever it's gone. Ugh, I can't find anything in this visitor table. probably better, yeah, to have them on the side of the door and have the prisoner on the side opposite the door. I think that's fine. So they've got a parole room this side. Visitation, I may as well pop a couple of tables in there. They can have visitors. I could have done that possibly a little bit more efficiently if I'd have done them that way around. I might actually do that so I can fit more in. I'm actually going to do it that way around. So I can get 4 in at that point. There we go. And their library just needs a library shelf and a sorting desk, so let's get that then. Sorting desk. It's a lot easier to find stuff when you don't have to search for it like that. Okay, so I'll put the sorting desk over there, I think, and library shelf. Library shelf. Could go down the sides. It's a shame because you can never really turn your prison, so I'm not going to be able to see the bookshelves. So it's not as nice a library as the one on the other side. I'll give them a few shelves. They've got more shelves in their library than the other one. You guys can maybe have some extra shelves in your library. There you go. I'm so nice to you. You'll be able to see the books from the top of the shelf, actually. They put books on the top. So that's okay. So we have an awful lot of stuff that we need to put in, and it looks like the power is already a little bit struggling. By the time they do that kitchen, that's going to be really struggling. So I'm going to put some more capacitors in. That's not utilities, that's logistics. So 1, 2. That'll do for now. Well, they won't be able to reach past it. I always worry about that. I'll queue a load in and they won't do that one first. They'll do like this one over here first. So once the capacitors are in, that will help a lot. If they do the kitchen first, then we might find that the power goes out. But we don't really have any prisoners yet, so that's fine. The sink apparently has no water. Okay. I think what needs to happen there then is that a small pipe needs to go in just over the sink. Probably one there as well. Did we have 3 sinks? I think we did. Yeah. So we need another one up here. About there, I would say. Let's just check that. That looks fine. Once those are in, that should be water to all the sinks. And we're going to need power to all of the fridges as well. It's annoying that we couldn't see the fridges. The sinks. At least I think so. Maybe we don't. I will check. Oh, now I've got rid of the fridges. That's annoying. But I will check that we need power for them. I'll let them get put in first, I think. Oh yeah, they do. Straight away it's like, yeah, we have no power. You were doing exactly the right thing. We need to dismantle that one. I don't know why that's there. I'm also not entirely sure why I've got power in those ones. It's a bit strange. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything, but it's a bit messy. Okay, so everything's pretty sore for the old power right now. So it's immediately going, no, you've overloaded me. No. So we need to wait for them to come with the extra capacitors, which they'll probably do after, like, everything else. Probably going to need more guards as well. Very dark. They're all like patrolling the yard and everything, and it's so dark. I could start putting paths and stuff in if we want nothing else to do. I don't really want to give them too much to do because otherwise I won't do my capacitor. They're building my kitchen, which is nice. Let's have a look at what's going on over here. Everything seems to be pretty good. There's some in solitary still. There's a couple of armed guards. Got prisoners shackled in their cells, but the warden is having a calming effect, and they're generally quite happy. Oh, I know why they're so happy. Their food's still on high, isn't it? I'm not going to be giving them high. I'll be giving them medium. Meal variety low. Thank you. We'll see how well they do with that. If they start getting a little bit grumpy, then I will up it a little bit or something. I don't know. It's a good way to show you that actually they really need to be what was I going to say? They really need to be fed well. Otherwise, people kill each other. But definitely would have been better to do that one while the prison was smaller and there was less likelihood of people beating each other up. Because now we've got like 50 prisoners there. There's a lot more people who are quite unhappy or quite violent, just generally violent. Whereas there's less likelihood to have those people if it's not as big. Okay, so our power room still doesn't have capacitors in it. Hurry up, make that a priority. Can I make it a priority? Apparently not. I used to be able to prioritize them. I can't remember how I did it though. Just have to wait, I guess. Is everyone getting fed? They actually didn't get any meals onto that fourth bench at all. Someone picked up a shank or something. No, not a shank. What's a shank? A shiv. Made of a bent fork or something. Good old metal detectors. They are catching things slowly, but they don't catch as much as a shakedown does by a long shot. Look at the mess they make. I swear they're peeing on the floor. Do I need toilets like near the canteen or something? Because they're actually making sounds as if they are actually peeing on the floor. That's maybe a slight concern. I don't even know where I would make them. I mean, the janitors do clean it all up, but that's pretty bad. Are they worried about their bladders? Not anymore, they're not. 3 prisoners are concerned about this need. Most of them are fine, though. Can't use a toilet in their cell if they're supposed to be in the shower room, for example. We maybe need to start thinking about toilets in the canteen. I could still wall off a little bit of it. And put a toilet or 2 in. If need be. Because they're quite right. If it's canteen time, if it's eating time, they have to be in the canteen. I mean, they do have a lot of free time where they can have a shower and all that sort of thing. Someone's got a club. That's bad. Yeah, I am slightly concerned by that. They were definitely peeing on the floor. I'm still not really sure what I can do about that though. I'll check the next meal time. Now what, actually let's have a look at their regime. Do they have... Yeah, they have an hour of free time before they eat. Was that the 7 AM one? Yeah, it was breakfast. Right. Okay, I know what to do. They should be using the toilets in their cells, but if they're sleeping and they don't have any free time before they eat, that's a problem. See? So what I'll do is I'll make their breakfast an hour later. I'll give them hours of free time. And then we'll give them an hour's eating time. And then hopefully they should all use the toilet in their cell in their free time. And then they'll be able to eat. Or they can even, I could even, if it doesn't work, I'll give them lock-up for an hour, but... Just so they can use the loo, and then they can go and eat in the canteen. I'm not having them peeing on the canteen floor. That was bad. Bad times. Okay. So we're nearly there. I'm just kind of waiting for them to add everything back in. I don't know if they've done the capacitors yet. Still not. Let's shift click to make it a priority. Something like that. Seems like we're making money from exports now, which is pretty good. Oh no, they have made them, so let's see if we switch it on. Right, so we still need more. More capacitors. So 2 more. Hopefully, because most of the stuff's been built now, they should come fairly quickly with it. And actually what we could do is put 3 there. That should hopefully be enough. It was a big kitchen I put in, so I'm not surprised the power is struggling for that, to be honest. We may need a second power room by the time this prison is built. Okay, let's see if that was enough to tip the balance. Just. They can still put the other ones in, but I'm glad that that's sorted. I wanted to have that sorted by the end of the episode. It looks like there's not enough lighting in the canteen though, in the kitchen. And it looks like there's still water needing to be hooked up there. That's weird, because I'm sure I'd put small pipes in. Yeah, I can't put them in anymore. Don't understand you, sinks. I don't understand you. I always have trouble with my sinks. Every time. And that cooker apparently isn't. Just one cooker. Oh, right. That makes more sense. Just do that. I'm sure there was meant to be another cooker in here. Not sure where that went. And they've not started on the canteen. But that's fine. We don't need to. There's no prisoners moving in just yet. That's why I'm purposely leaving the cells until this is all done. I don't want them to come into the prison and be like, there is nowhere to eat. I'm so hungry. What I do want to put in, before I forget, is the metal detector. It's 1,000. It's worth every penny. I mean, probably I will say that this series is done once we have the whole of the maximum security built. And then I've built my little Supermax over here. And we'll let some Supermax prisoners in. I will then probably say, this is done. And then I don't know whether we'll sell the prison and do a different prison. or whether I will play something completely new at that point. We'll see. But I think we've got a long way to go yet, because if you think how long it took me to build this little bit, this bit's going to take quite a long time. But it probably won't take as long as this one, because we're going to have a bit more money behind us. So that's the score there, pretty much. We've still got our chapel to make, our classrooms to make. We've still got a couple of what could be offices, could be power rooms, it could be anything across there. To be honest, you could almost do with making kitchen with its own little power room, because the kitchen is so power hungry. But yeah, anyway, we are been playing for like 40 minutes now. That's incredible. So that is the end of the episode, I think. We have made good progress with the maximum security facility. Probably in the next episode or two, that will be ready to let some prisoners in, and we will be able to finish cell block C. I will have to put, I think I've got 37 cells, so I'm going to need another about 13 or so we might need to make a little block like that. Maybe including the showers. Make a little block like that or something, and just finish it off. So that'll be another 10. We might need another, probably need to go up to about there, and that will probably finish off all the prisoners that we need to finish cell block C. And then the rest is just going to be for our own amusement, really, and to make some money. We're back up to 2,000 a day now, which is much better. And the danger level is still low, so I think I've got the food right. But so that's good. So anyway, end of the episode. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please leave me a like below. And if you'd like to see more Prison Architect and see us finish this wonderful prison, then please subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.